friends, today we're going to make mince pies.
This is my baker's hat.
The recipe that we're using today is once again from Miss Nancy Burtwhistle from her book Sizzle and Drizzle. And the mincemeat pies will look like this. Although I don't have a star cutter, but we'll do some sort of shape at the top, like that. Which I know what you're probably thinking, mince that has meat in it, how disgusting. But actually there is a variety of mincemeat pies that do not have meat in them. In this jar, about 4 days ago or so, I threw in a bunch of dried fruit and chocolate and brandy and spices in a pan, and then here it is, kind of like jam. So all we're gonna do is whip up some pastry, toss these in them, and then bake them up. Here we go. All right, so with this pastry, we're going to mix it up in the food processor to make sure that the butter is really nice and combined all together. So we're starting with just regular flour, no bread flour this time, regular flour, a pinch of salt, and then I'm gonna toss in the butter, so this is 9 ounces of flour, and this is 5 ounces of chilled cold butter. So we're just looking for the consistency of fine breadcrumbs, so I'm going to go a little bit longer. Great, that's perfect. So it's just like little teeny tiny little crumbs is what you're looking for, but you want to make sure you can still see the clumps of butter inside. So the next thing that we're going to do is add just a little bit of icing sugar, which is what we call powdered sugar here. So just gonna drop. We're going to do the same thing and blitz it up. Now we're going to keep the motor running, and I'm going to add a mix of egg yolk and water, and we're just going to mix it until the dough forms a ball. Okay, here we go. All right, there she is. It's in a ball now. Open this up. Yep, that's perfect. Because this is pastry dough, we don't want to handle it too much, so I'm not even going to work it. All I'm going to do is just ball it up into 2 balls, and then I'm going to wrap it in beeswax and then let it sit for half an hour in the fridge. Okay? See you in a bit. Alright, so my pastry has been sitting in the fridge for half an hour, so I'm going to take it out and then I'm going to roll it out between these 2 pieces of plastic. And the reason that we do that is it makes it much more smooth, and it's easier to roll out, and you don't have to add extra flour when you're using the plastic sheets. Alright, here we go.
It's not far, I can walk down the block to Table Talk. Close my eyes, make the pies all day. Plastic cap on my hair. I used to mind, I don't care.
I don't know why I'm saying the Wizard of Oz, the witch is dead.
I don't care, 'cause I'm great. Did I show you this picture of my nephew taken at his big birthday surprise at my sister's house last Sunday? This is Monday and I'm making pies. I'm making pies. Making pies.
The thing about pastry and thickness is that it always expands in the oven. So when you have it just right when it's not cooked, like in terms of thickness, you want to roll it another big 4 turns, and then you know you're going to get it just right because you want it to be super thin. I have it rolled out nice and thin, at least my first batch. I'm going to use this wide cutter. This is the end of the pusher for my food processor, and I'm going to take the dough and just like let it gently fall onto it to kind of give it a bit of a shape. So you just kind of let it bend like that around so that it kind of has a nice bottom. And then So just like that, I'm gonna plop it in just like this and just kind of gently pull it off of your mold.
Thursday nights, I go and type down the church. Father Mike, he kissed me out, and he ain't hard to like at all. Jesus stares at me in my chair with his big blue eyes and his honey brown hair. He's looking at me from way up there on the wall.
Alright, I've got 8 of my cases filled, which is all the tarts I'm going to make today, just because I don't want to have a whole bunch of tarts lying around. So, we're going to open up my jar of mincemeat. Ooh, tasty. I'm just going to spoon just a little bit of it into each case. Just about like that. You don't want to overfill it, okay, because it'll expand a little bit. Now, we're going to take the fluted edge of the cutter for the tops. Before I put it on top of the pastry case, I'm just going to cut a little shape out of it just for steam to come out. So, okay, so I have my top already. Now I'm going to dab my finger with a little bit of water and then just coat the outside of the bottom of the case like that. And then just lightly place it on top and it'll stick to itself.
5 a.m. Here I am, walking the block to table talk. You could cry or die or just make pies all day. I'm making pies, making pies. I'm making pies, making
So my 10 little pies are completely filled and ready to chill. So they need to harden up and kind of congeal a little bit before they get popped in the oven. So I'm gonna leave these for about an hour in the fridge. Catch you later. Well, excuse my wet hair. I took a shower while the pies were sitting in the refrigerator. The oven is preheated to about 400 degrees, and I'm just gonna pop them in for about 18 to 20 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. The little tarts are out of the oven, and they're so cute. Look at these little guys. They're so cute. No soggy bottom whatsoever. Not at all. All right, so I'm gonna cut into one now. We're gonna take a closer look at one of these bad boys. Oh, holds beautifully. Look at that. A nice little pocket of mincemeat. Love those spices. Delicious. All right, take a quick little bite.
This is my baker's